So I woke up this morning, tried to get out of bed, got one foot out of bed, then the other, and my knee locked up. When my knee locked up, it twisted, and I managed to face plant a wall.
Face first into the board. Right there.
So not exactly the best start of the morning. Okay, I was looking at my previous footage, previous videos that I've done, and part of the problem with them seems to be that the camera is jerky. This is especially true for the concert footage for the Black Jacket Symphony. That was a last minute decision to go to there. I was shooting on a 1DX2 with a 1:400mm lens. Handheld. This is not the latest of equipment, and when you're zoomed all the way up to 400mm, yeah, it's virtually impossible to keep that rock steady without, there was no tripod or anything. That's going to happen. It's a last minute decision to go do something. That's the equipment I had on hand. That's what I shot with. Now, other times things could have been a little bit steadier. A lot of the footage that I shoot is done with this GoPro Hero 5 Black. Shoots 4K, shoots 1080p. Not the best camera in the world, but it's very small, it's versatile, and it does the job. A lot of the in-car footage that I shoot is done with this. A lot of the footage you see, this is sitting on top of my 1DX2. I'm out there taking pictures and this is riding on top of it, taking video at the same time. That's why you can hear the shutter go off in quite a few videos as well. But because I'm using the 1DX2 to hold this, again, things are a little bit not steady. They're a little bit jerky. So in order to help alleviate that, today I bought this, which is totally not showing up. How's that? It's the GoPro Karma handheld gimbal. So let's zoom out a little bit. And let's do a little unboxing of this to see exactly what it is. Okay, so how do you... I'm going to need a knife. Back in a second. As you'll have seen on previous videos, whenever I'm opening packages I usually use a pair of scissors and end up cutting myself. So now I went and got myself a little knife. So let's open this up. There we go. And the top just flips open like that. And inside is a case and some instructions. Little instruction manual. A little card telling you to update your GoPro before you join it with the Karma. A let's get started manual. the obligatory warning because we're in North America and everything needs to come with a warning. And then you get a neat little case. Inside the case look at that. They've locked the handles. That was an unexpected pain. So inside the case is your Karma USB card, wrist strap, a little ring to hook it onto something. But there you go. This is the GoPro Karma gimbal. Obviously you put your GoPro in here and you can operate it with the buttons on the back here. So let's update this, make sure this is running the latest firmware, charge this, and go take it for a spin and see if it actually works. So just running a quick couple of tests with this GoPro gimbal, the GoPro Karma, to see how good it actually is. Does it handle stairs? It looks like it's fairly steady. I'll give it that much. Let's try back upstairs. And it looks like it's kind of drifting a bit. It's meant to be locked onto me. It looks like it's sort of drifting to the right. Maybe it just doesn't like me. But without looking at the video, it seems to be sort of fairly steady and doing its job. Nice. Oh, twist. It seems that you can't, when you're holding the gimbal itself, you can't really twist it. If you twist it, up and down seems fairly okay, but twisting your wrist like this seems to throw it off for some reason. But until I actually see the video, I won't know the results of this, and therefore I can't tell whether or not it's actually working. Now earlier, here we are outside. It was actually raining, as you can see. It's been doing this for the past few days. Need to check mailbox. Yeah. Nothing in mailbox. So let's head back inside. And back on me. It's meant to be a double click of the button. Where is it? There, and it's meant to lock onto myself. So let's see if it did. Heading back upstairs. And then we're going to stop this video, download the footage, and you can see for yourself if it actually works or not. Now, as you can see from the video, it actually done a really good job, and even although to me the camera was actually drifting to the right, it fairly much stayed locked on. Footage was a lot smoother than if I was just holding the GoPro and walking with it. So yeah, it seems to do a fairly good job of what it's meant to do. It just, whilst you're recording, it doesn't look like it's doing the job. But the end result is what I'm after anyway. Now, a couple of things I don't like about it. I've only had it for a couple of days. I'm still playing around with it. But a couple of things I don't like about it. Number one is this. In order to fit your GoPro into the gimbal itself, you've actually got to remove this door. Now, this is meant to be waterproof. I don't like exposed openings like that. There's a tendency to get dust. There's a good chance if it's raining or whatever to get water in there. Bad design. Don't like having to remove that. The other thing I don't like, here's the gimbal and there's where it actually goes into. And that's why you need to remove this door. As you can see, there's two little prongs in there. One's USB, the other one is power, I think. Oh, the other one's video. So, in order to fit this into there and get it connected up, you need to remove the door. But the other thing I don't like is this is a very, very tight fit in here. I'm scratching the hell out of this, out of the casing on this, just putting it in and out of here. I don't know if it's meant to be that tight. I mean, you are actually having to put some force on it just to get it inside the gimbal. And you need to put some force on it just to get it back out of the gimbal. It's an extremely tight fit. Now, part of the reason for that, I don't know if it will show up on this, there's a rubber strip here and there's one on the bottom as well. And it's that rubber strip that's holding it very firmly in place. So I'm wondering if I remove this rubber strip, will it make things easier? Or will it just make it so loose that it will be harder to connect? Need to think about that one. But for right now, that's two things I don't like about the Karma Grip. Just to show you what I mean, here's the Karma Grip, here's the GoPro. Now let's put the GoPro into the gimbal. You gotta get it lined up. Not quite aligned. And you've got to really push it, and then there's a latch on the bottom that latches once it's in. Once it's in, press the button, turn it on, and as you can see, we're now gimbaled. So if I move, you can see that the camera, see what I mean by it's drifting, or it looks like it's drifting? But the end result, the video actually looks okay. So, here's me recording you, recording me. Weird. So this isn't so much a vlog in the normal sense, more of a quick test of the Karma Grip. I'll give a full review later on, but I just wanted to show my initial findings with the grip with yourselves, and we'll take it from there. Once I've used it for a few videos, I'll give a more in-depth review of the grip and tell you my findings. I need to do it soon, because if I really don't like it, I've only got 14 days in which to return it, and I'm already coming up for 7 days. But we'll get a good going hopefully this weekend if my knee holds up to it. Right now my knee is absolutely killing me because of the face plant this morning and it locking up. I'm hoping it gets better.